Okay, I think this is working. What a morning already. It's Thursday. No, it's it's Friday on my end, but yesterday, which is what this is about, happened. In Japan, there's lots of earthquakes, so sometimes they happen and you don't really know that they're coming. So that's what happened this morning as I was trying to set up to talk about yesterday. So there was just an earthquake and I am under my desk, but I'm okay. Which is my longest day of the week. So I actually love my job. Yeah, Thursday, December 3rd. What a day. I got to work around 6:57 and I knew I had a lot to do, and I can't talk about everything, but man, it was long. And the thing that is like hardest for me as a teacher, I think, is that the part that I love the most, which is like writing IEP documents and having IEP meetings and getting to know families and making sure students are getting support. Like, that's the part that's like super fun for me. That part, those meetings, all of that kind of falls on a Thursday, and it just makes my day extremely long. So I got here at 7 and I didn't leave until about 5. Whew. And along with all of that, it was just like one thing after another. So if you're a foreigner living in Japan, you still have to do your taxes. Our job graciously provides us with our tax forms, and they are kind enough to basically help us through most of that process with a few things. But I freaked out and I didn't know what to do with the forms, and luckily one of my coworkers helped me, and then it got turned in, and hopefully it's fine. It's fine. And then you have to do US taxes. So that's another thing. So that came up yesterday because they were due Friday the 3rd. So, and then we also realized we have to put our youngest in Yoichan. I'm not saying that right. Or Hoikuen. So one is preschool and one is daycare or something like that. My brain. And those applications were also due the 3rd of December. So my job is so gracious to us and helping us with that, because it is all in Japanese and we don't read most kanji, even though my husband does read a lot of kanji because he studied Mandarin. But it doesn't quite, it's not the same. It does help a little bit, but it's definitely not the same. So that was really rough. And then, as you can see, I'm wearing my getup. Today is December 3rd, but I'm talking about yesterday. We have to dress up in Christmas colors for an all-school like spirit day for Christmas. And I realized that I do have some clothes that are green and red and white, but my daughter wanted to get some form of headband, so I also got one, and here's mine. I am a deer. So we had to go to Daiso, and I'll put a couple clips in of that at the beginning. I think I did. I don't know. But yeah, Thursdays are hard, and I don't know. I wish it was. I don't know. Can you tell we're less than 2 weeks away from break? Because I clearly don't know much of anything at the moment. But yeah, it was nice to go get those headbands. It was nice to sign and fill out forms and just kind of get that done and hope for the best when it comes to getting our son into some form of daycare so that my husband could potentially somewhere either here or, I'm not quite sure where, could do student teaching so that he can get his teaching license, which would help a lot because my husband is an excellent educator and I wish he could do that. He could do that now. But we kind of made a promise to ourselves that we would take care of our kids for as long as possible. And when that happened, when we had kids, I was the one who was going to basically get a job right out of college. So that was on me. And my husband's been a great stay-at-home dad and a great stay-at-home, partner. So, but that's changing too. Which is, I keep getting kind of emotional when I think about it, because yesterday I just realized, like, wow, we've been doing this, like me working or going to school or him going to school and working situation, and switching off for about, for as long as we've been married, basically almost 6 years. And it's going to change pretty soon. Our dynamic is going to change again. And we're probably both going to work, and our kids will be in school or in daycare at the same time. And I know that that's like the norm for most people nowadays with 2 incomes and kids. But for us, it'll be really different. So that's what I was processing last night. And yeah. Whew, I don't know. I think for us, being so far away from people, the time difference, the fact that we have so many friends all over the world and family, and we're just kind of like, how do we even create some sort of relationship with everyone? And at the end of the day, we were kind of like, let's just do our best. Let's do our best to share what we can. And that's kind of what's pushing me to do this vlogging during the Christmas season. Yeah, I really want to just share our day-to-day, which is a little, I don't mind it. It's a little mundane. Like we do a lot of stuff, but we also are trying to stay pretty consistent with our kids. And I think that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, particularly because of yesterday and how long my meetings were and just all the paperwork. When I've talked about before going overseas and living in a different country, when it was first like just living or doing missionary work, etc., I didn't know exactly how to feel about it or my expectations for it. And I had so many good friends and, even people I didn't quite know very well tell me that to accept that it's going to be everyday life. And that there's like a lot of beauty in everyday life, not just in a different country than you were born in, but just daily. Like the beauty is in your life and the choices you make and the people you surround yourself with. And hopefully you're finding joy and passion and contentment where you are. Yeah, I just wanted to say that the beauty is found in the daily life, and I'm just so thankful that I get to experience that in a more peaceful way here in Japan as I do this work that I actually quite like. Did I ever think I was gonna say that out loud? I don't know. I quite like teaching. I definitely have areas to grow. I'm not gonna pretend I am like the perfect teacher. I'm not like Miss Frizzle over here, but I definitely enjoy helping students learn and reach their goals, whatever that may be. But definitely that being content is starting to happen more quickly for me, because I don't know. I just want to enjoy whatever time I have on this planet as a living being. Yeah. But that's constantly being pushed because we constantly have earthquakes. We just had one this morning, and I took like a 3-second clip of me under my desk. I'm just like, why am I doing this? There's been like 2 in the last 7 hours. There's been 2 earthquakes that have been in our area, and I'm a little concerned that they're like foreshocks, like that there's gonna be a bigger one, which is fine. It's fine. I cannot control the tectonic plates, right? I can't control any of that. And we're ready now. We're ready with our emergency kit. So let this be your reminder to have an emergency kit, because you never know when your house is going to flood. You never know when there's going to be some fire that you got to run out of. And you never know when there's going to be a tornado maybe a tornado. You never know when there's going to be an earthquake. All you can do is be prepared. So yeah, that's basically my Thursday. I just was thinking about my life and how much paperwork I do and how it's not that glamorous. But I love it. I love it here, and I hope to continue to learn about Japanese culture. I'm still learning Japanese, right? Every day, a little bit at a time. It's quite challenging for me since I'm in a totally English speaking environment at work. But you know what? People have done it for a long time. They've learned languages and they've adjusted. So I think I can do it too. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Is it still Thursday for you? I think it's still Thursday for you. Let's double check, because sometimes I forget. World clock. Here we go. It is still Thursday for all of you. It says yesterday, and it's kind of like almost nighttime, but it's not quite nighttime. So let me post this. Also, I apologize for me just talking, but like that's what a vlog is. I'll put some clips of the stuff we did yesterday and this, and in the morning or nighttime. I'm not sure. All right, adios.